There is a lot of cricket that has been played in international cricket and also in the IPL. Every day there is action, every day there are thrills, spills, heartbreak, joy. Anything that can be associated with cricket, it's there 365 days, 24/7 nowadays. The IPL, the proliferation of a lot of T20 leagues plus the international cricket calendar has meant there is cricket every single day on demand from various fans all over the globe. But at the same time, the excess of cricket that has been played results in corrupt practices also. What are the corrupt practices? Betting, match fixing, inside information, all those kind of things that can amount to cricket corruption and its spirit being destroyed, that is now much more rampant nowadays. Yes, there have been instances when authorities in India, especially the BCCI and the anti-corruption unit, they have been very, very vigilant. Recently, there were 5 people who were arrested outside the Wankhede Stadium for betting, and also there have been several other cases where police and the law enforcement agencies have cracked down upon betting. But recently, a shocking thing has happened with Mohammed Siraj. Just before the IPL, March 2023, Mohammed Siraj was actually caught in a very, very precarious position. But luckily, his sound thinking and his immediate decision to report the matter to the BCCI has meant that the fight against corruption has now become much more active. So what really did happen just before the IPL regarding Mohammed Siraj? It has now come to light that Mohammed Siraj actually reported a corrupt approach to the BCCI anti-corruption unit. Siraj was approached just before the India versus Australia ODI series. You remember, just before the IPL, there was a 3-match ODI series that India and Australia played after the end of the 4 tests. In that period, Mohammed Siraj was approached by an individual and finding it suspicious, he immediately reported it to the BCCI ACU. Now, who is the individual? Actually, if you look at it, the suspect that has been nabbed by the BCCI ACU and the authorities, he is actually not a bookie. Yes, he is just an ordinary individual, but he is not a bookie. He was a driver, but he was addicted to betting on cricket matches in such a way that he lost plenty of money. The addiction that drove him to betting in cricket games, unfortunately, it resulted in plenty of monetary losses, and because of those monetary losses, he had approached Siraj for inside information. Inside information could mean team information, pitch information, weather, all these 3 kind of things. He had approached Mohammed Siraj for that. But luckily Mohammed Siraj found it very suspect and he immediately reported the matter to the BCCI ACU and the suspect has been nabbed. Now, why is it that the players have to immediately report matters of this to the ACU? Because it is written in the anti-corruption unit code of conduct that has been specified. It says in the ACU code of conduct, any unnecessary delay in doing so may undermine the effectiveness with which the ACU, BCCI and other relevant anti-corruption bodies can protect the integrity of the sport. So it is very necessary for the player to ensure that he immediately reports it, because it can help the BCCI, the ACU and other anti-corruption bodies to tackle the menace of corruption very, very easily. This did not happen in the case of Shakib Al Hasan. This did not happen in the case of Brendan Taylor. Shakib Al Hasan, you remember, he had not reported corrupt practices, and that was the reason why he was banned for a year by the ICC. Even the same with Brendan Taylor. He did not reveal the corruption immediately. It took him a year when he came out and he was banned for 8 years. There have been several other insider information when related to betting in cricket. You remember the 1994 tour, Australia versus Pakistan. Salim Malik had actually lured the likes of Shane Warne, Tim May and Mark Waugh to actually relay information about the pitch, about the weather and all that. And that is the main reason why they were given a very heavy monetary penalty, but they were not suspended or banned. In the case of Asia, vigilance seems to be much more active, and that is why players have to report this matter to the BCCI ACU. So Siraj, with his cool mind and with his sound judgment, ensured that a corrupt practice was nabbed, and because of that, cricket's integrity has been saved for now. But the proliferation of T20 leagues all over the globe, and with more cricket being played and more ICC events coming every year, it becomes very, very difficult to monitor each and every corrupt practice. It depends on the integrity and it depends on the quick thinkingness of players. Only and only then corruption can be weeded out of cricket and it can die a slow death. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon to know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.